She's praying for God to help supply her needs. And what does God say to her? The answer God gives her is, I want you to feed somebody else. I want you to feed somebody else. So you can imagine this woman, she's begging God to help her, save her. She only has enough food for one more meal, and she doesn't see any hope in the future. God, help me. And God replies to her, I want you to feed somebody else. I want you to share what little that you have. Isn't that interesting? God sometimes asks us, puts us in situations and asks us to demonstrate great faith and obedience even when it seems ridiculous, even when it seems like it's impossible, it's an impossibility. Today there are many of us that are worried about our futures. There are many people in the world today that are losing their jobs or it's threatening that they'll lose their jobs. We're watching bank accounts go down, retirement savings go down. The last thing that we want to do as a Christian is to hoard. The last thing we want to do as a Christian is not to share or to continue to give to the things that God has asked us to give. Because in so doing, we are recognizing, we are demonstrating through example that God and God alone is the source of our provisions. And that regardless of the physical circumstances around us, regardless of what they look like, that we recognize in the spiritual realm that God will provide for us. He has promised that He would care for us. And so just like Elijah, God is asking this woman to step out in faith. To step out in faith, and even though she only has enough for her child and her for one more meal, to step out in faith and share with the prophet of God. It's a test. He's building her faith. He's giving her the opportunity to demonstrate great faith in Him.